The Strategic Partnerships Initiative, or SPI, is an innovative program that increases Aboriginal participation in complex economic development opportunities. One of SPI's major successes has been supporting the establishment of the First Nations Power Authority, or FNPA, an organization that has advanced the development of Aboriginal-led businesses in the Saskatchewan energy sector.
We, in essence, have become a center of excellence for highly technical information, how to access world-class industry partners. In many cases, communities would have had to go out and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn and understand what they can get from us in a couple of hours. The Strategic Partnerships Initiative program was absolutely instrumental to the creation of our organization. There aren't any other programs that really understood the value of bringing something up from a grassroots perspective, identifying what the First Nation needs were, and then at the same time being market-facing. SPI let us do that.
The Strategic Partnership Initiative was initiated to allow all federal government departments to work together on economic development opportunities in the Aboriginal community across Canada. Western Economic Diversification is a signatory under the SPI program. Our mandates promote economic acceleration for Aboriginal people, innovation, commercialization of technologies, trade and investment, industrial regional benefit program, and the final priority is skills and development. SPI stimulates communication, and having groups like First Nations Power Authority is invaluable. It deals with our innovation to commercialize new technologies in the renewable energy sector, as well as to promote access to economic opportunities for Aboriginal people in remote communities.
As a direct result of SPI funding, FNPA was able to secure a 10-year master agreement with SaskPower, the principal electric utility in Saskatchewan. The master agreement has allowed First Nations to grow their expertise in the development of energy projects to help meet Saskatchewan's growing demand for power and replacement energy solutions.
The role of FNPA is to try to find a mutual alignment between SaskPower's needs and the interests of First Nations. There are mechanisms within the master agreement that create specific opportunity agreements dedicated to certain types of generation.
There's a number of different ways that FNPA can help First Nations get into the power development side. We need somebody to pave the way for others using our master agreement to sell back power to SaskPower, providing the technical help for First Nations or becoming partners and developers.
With support from SPI, FNPA was able to build partnerships and coordinate key resources from federal government departments, the First Nations-owned corporation, FHQ Developments, and industry leader Lockheed Martin Canada to implement an innovative solar demonstration project in the city of Swift Current.
One of the first questions that we get asked is, how do we do something about the cost of energy in our community? And so the solar demonstration projects gave us a tangible opportunity to explore the customer side of the power usage and collect the data on how that's going to work and actually impact the economics within the community.
FNPA actually represents, I think, the opening, the beachhead of an economic opportunity for both ourselves, but most importantly in partnership with Aboriginal communities.
So what we have is an integrated community energy system. It ends up getting about 35% more energy than you would with just fixed solar panels.
The solar demonstration project is very reflective of First Nation values, particularly those related to environmental sustainability and sustainable economic development.
The core master agreement with SaskPower and the solar demonstration project in Swift Current are just some of the many successful projects initiated by FNPA. Thanks to support from SPI, FNPA has begun to transform the energy sector in Saskatchewan into a cleaner, more prosperous, and more inclusive industry for Aboriginal people.
FNPA wouldn't exist without the SPI program.